All right, today we're gonna be adding this 180-degree thermostat from Ishimoto to my 6.1 HEMI Dodge Magnum. Right now, I do not have a thermostat in the Magnum, so I'm just gonna be straight up putting this in to the Magnum. It's getting colder out, so she's taking a little longer to warm up. All right, so basically I'm gonna remove this hose. I'm gonna plug in this thermostat with this hole pointing up. All right, so you can see I lost some coolant, and there it is. I put the thermostat in with that little bleeder hole pointing up. Make sure it's pointing up towards the water pump. Next, I'm just gonna reinstall the bolts, put the hose back on here onto the water pump. All right, so the next step is we're gonna get this bleeder screw out because we have to bleed the system. I have a 1/4 socket wrench right here. So I'm gonna take that bleeder screw out, and then I'm gonna add some coolant to force the air out of the system. All right, here it is. So as you can see right now, there's nothing coming out of the bleeder hole there. So I'm gonna start adding coolant, and that should force the air out of the system. And this hole, you should be getting a consistent flow of coolant coming out. Start adding a little bit of coolant until we see a little bit of flow coming out of there. There we go, a nice consistent flow. Let's cover her up. All right, so what's nice is that I have the temperatures on my car, the SRT pages for these older SRTs. So right about 180, once it reaches over 180, it should start cooling down. Just make sure that you put some water wherever the coolant spilled, just so the coolant doesn't dry in the engine bay there. But let's just let her warm up now. All right, there it is, 181, you see it? Yep, there you see it, back down to 179. And this car is tuned. It has the fans tuned, so the low fan turns on at 180 if you already hear it. The high fan will turn on at 185. All right, so test driving the Maggie. Been driving it for a few minutes now, and it's right there at that 181 mark. It's what it looks like on the gauge here. So thermostat's doing its job. We're not overheating. Everything looks good. Awesome. Let's do a little bit of a small pull here. See where she's at, 183, 185. Pulling back into the house here, and you can see it's back down to that 181, so freaking awesome. Awesome job. There's a Charger over there, looking all cute. And the puppy looking cute too. Again, gave the car a little detail with top coat F11, make it a little bit cleaner in here. But you guys will notice the coolant will start going down as the engine cools off. So let it completely cool off, see where the coolant's at, and then add coolant as needed. Most of the time, people change their thermostats because their engine is overheating. That's usually the #1 cause, so that's how you do it. In my case, my engine didn't have a thermostat, and it was taking forever to warm up, so I needed it to warm up faster, so I added the 180 thermostat. But there you have it, guys. If you guys have any questions, hit the comment section, and don't forget to follow SRT Dad.